Hello, ladies and gentlemen. It is round 2. If you guys didn't watch my round 1 and play-in videos, what we did was a playoff series prediction. I'll give you my predictions for both teams. We'll break down both squads. And around the 6-minute, 7-minute marker, because this is going to be like an 8-minute video, I will tell you who I think will win. However, I will give the losing team the benefit of the doubt, and I will also explain why I think the losing team could win this still. So let's get right into today's video, and let's talk about it. We got both of these right. We both said the Suns and the Nuggets. I believe were both for our predictions to go in. I don't know if we got like the games right, but either way, we had both teams advancing. And let's get right into it, and let's talk about the Phoenix Suns because they're a quicker breakdown than the Nuggets due to their lack of depth. But when you have Kevin Durant and Devin Booker combining every night for 55 points, then you sprinkle in DeAndre Ayton, who is probably the best, one of, if not the best offensive rebounder in this year's playoffs. He's been, you can look at it. He's averaging 16, 11 rebounds. 3 of those rebounds are offensive rebounds, so that's second chance point opportunities. And yeah, he might not be averaging a block and a steal a game, but his presence is felt out there. And I think they do a good job of sprinkling Bismack Biyombo and Jock Landale. I expect a bit more Jock Landale this series than last series, as Jock and Bismack, it depends on the matchup, but playing against guys like Nikola Jokic, as much as Bismack and DeAndre Ayton will be able to hold their own right there, I think Jock Landale being arguably the most athletic in terms of like agile and stuff, that he kind of is a tweener that he can play power forward and center. I think we'll see a bit more of Jock Landale, especially for floor spacing and stuff like that. Even though I know Jock Landale isn't like a world shooter, just the center rotation that the Suns use to combat Nikola Jokic, and then what they use when Jokic is off the floor will be interesting. That's one of the matchups. I think if you're watching this series, look at who the center is for the Suns when Jokic is off the floor and when he's on the floor. It'll be interesting. I mean, obviously it'll largely be DeAndre Ayton, but it's more Biyombo and Landale. But next up, Durant is going to be key, and so will Devin Booker. Devin Booker will probably be guarded by Contavious Caldwell-Pope, Bruce Brown. All right. And what we know is Devin Booker is going to be the guy who's going to be guarded the hardest. But Kevin Durant is going to be a mix of Michael Porter Jr., Aaron Gordon, probably a little Jeff Green, okay, maybe some Christian Brown. But Kevin Durant has the matchup advantage. He has, like, obviously Gordon's a great defender, but if he's going to be hunting Michael Porter Jr. So look at whoever Durant's going to be the guy that's going to have to carry him in this series, I think, with Devin Booker is going to have to be more the facilitator, while also Chris Paul will have to dog Jamal Murray, and Chris Paul will need to score because Jamal Murray isn't the world's best defender. Now, Josh Okogie and Torrey Craig. I thought Torrey Craig did a good job in the first series. I mean, he did a really good job for what was needed. Obviously, 6 points a night. 6 points from Josh Okogie, 12.5 points from Torrey Craig. Like, again, this team does not have a deep bench. If we're going to really look at this, here we go. This is the team that you're looking at. Starting lineup: Durant, Booker, Paul, DeAndre Ayton, and Torrey Craig. Sixth man, Josh Okogie. Then off the bench, a mix of Bismack Biyombo, Landry Shamet, and then if needed, Damian Lee and Jock Landale. All right. So really the guy that matters off the bench is Josh Okogie. Josh Okogie and Torrey Craig will be guarding Jamal Murray, Michael Porter Jr., Aaron Gordon, Contavious Caldwell-Pope, all right, Jeff Green, Bruce Brown. And they'll Torrey Craig and Josh Okogie, if they can hold the Nuggets wing players, it will be huge. Those are guys. Obviously, Chris Paul, Devin Booker, and Kevin Durant will have to, and DeAndre Ayton will be what's going to obviously be scoring a majority of your points. But Josh Okogie and Torrey Craig will both need, obviously the score, but as well as play the best defense of their life against guys like Michael Porter Jr. and stuff. I think scoring wise, I think the Suns have the more potent scorers, and Durant and Booker are, arguably two of the best scorers in our game. But where they lack is the depth, but their rebounding could also help them. I mean, this is a team that's averaging right now through the postseason 122 points and about 43 rebounds a night. Now let's go over the Nuggets. Nuggets are averaging 114 points a night, all right, and grabbing about 45 rebounds. This is a game Jokic is going to have to dominate, but it's really not going to be Jokic. It's going to be Jamal Murray, Aaron Gordon, Michael Porter Jr., who are all going to have to help him out there. Contavious Caldwell-Pope will have to hit his threes. And this is a team that's deep, okay? This is a team that is deep. We're talking starting lineup. We got Contavious Caldwell-Pope, Aaron Gordon, Nikola Jokic, Jamal Murray, and Michael Porter Jr. Then your sixth man is Bruce Brown. Then your seventh guy in the rotation, Jeff Green. And your eighth man in the rotation, Christian Braun. That's the rest. DeAndre Ayton if needed. All right. And that's it. Same thing with Ish Smith, Reggie Jackson, Zeke Nnaji, Peyton Watson, and Vlatko Cancar. They're garbage time. They have an 8-man rotation that can go down to 9, but they have an 8-man rotation. Really, it's a 7-man rotation, but the depth on this team is way better, okay? Bruce Brown and Jeff Green off the bench is way better than Josh Okogie and Bismack Biyombo and Landry Shamet. Okay, the Bruce Brown, Jeff Green, Christian Braun. Okay, so the bench competition, I think we can all agree the Nuggets have a deeper bench. Defensively, like the Nuggets as a whole, they rebound well. Jokic is their best rebounder, and Aaron Gordon's probably their second best, and Michael Porter Jr. is a good rebounder. You might argue that if Aaron Gordon or Michael Porter Jr. or Jokic struggle to grab rebounds or someone gets hurt, that might be something. But Jamal Murray, Jokic, I expect him to be doing great, to do his thing. But this is a team that they're going to have to kill this team with their three-point shot. All right? Like, they shoot about 33 threes a night, okay? Compared to the Suns, who shoot 24 threes a night so far in the playoffs. The Suns are a mid-range team. They don't shoot threes. This is going to be won by threes. If the Nuggets threes fall in every game, the Nuggets will have a good chance of winning those games because they'll pull ahead, and the Suns, they have guys who can shoot threes, but they don't shoot a lot of threes. They're shooting like 24 threes a night compared to this team who's shooting like 33 threes a night. That's right there. Okay. Right now, the Suns are making 9.6 threes a night. The Nuggets are making 12.6. So right there, that's 9 points more the Nuggets are making a night more than the Suns. But the Suns do score in those 5 games. They scored 122 points a night compared to the Nuggets 114. So the Suns do have a potent offense. I expect this to be a 7-game series. And it becomes difficult where you start to think right here, who's going to win this? And I got to go. It's going to be the Nuggets in 7. The depth comes out on top. It's the 3-point shooting. But, yeah, I want to hear you guys' thoughts down below. But that's basically going to be it.